All right, we are. Where do I turn it off? Where's Key? Where's Key? There's Key. Off. Yes. We're live.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're live. On your mics aren't on.
Huge.
There we go.
Big,
Now
biggest-
we can hear you.
I'll steal Casey's line. Biggest day ever.
Yeah. Look at all the mugs.
Look at them all.
So
Look
many.
at them all.
You need to touch up any?
I need you to peel all.
Yeah.
All right.
All of them.
There he goes. All right. So we got episode 348.
No, 350. 350.
I thought we said 349. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
yesterday
said-
was
you said-
349.
You said 347 yesterday.
Yes.
So
You're the
based
one getting
off-
yourself confused.
Yeah, based off what you had, you're right.
All right. So we got 350.
350.
All right. We got episode 350. One of these days I'll get the episode right. Make sure-
One of these days they'll get the episode right. Come
yeah,
on.
yeah. It's not my.
Hey,
it's not on me.
who's
It's on them.
updating this?
Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. We got a lot to talk about today. And what do we got coming out tonight or throughout the day? We got, speaking of already coming out, Who's Gonna Buy This is already out on a podcast. 6 a.m. it already came out.
no.
So, shit, it says
It's
not
not.
today.
It's not today.
Why would they keep that? Why would you put not today?
I don't do that.
To my
part.
defense, I read
No.
from left to right, not right to left.
No,
so
Nick, it's
from
okay.
left to right, I'm reading this way.
Well, next week there'll be a new episode of it. Next week.
All right, you guys can wait a long week ahead. Okay,
Uh-huh.
there you go.
We're gonna give you a paragraph, but it's gonna say not today at the end.
Not today. Yes.
All right,
But we
so the
do
only thing
have.
So the only thing that is coming out today is this coming out today?
Yes.
Okay. Ryan made his debut on Snack Time last week. The Snack Time Fruit Stripe gum is coming out.
Oh
What's
wow.
fruit stripe?
How was it?
It was not that good.
What's fruit stripe?
It's just like so they have like a pack of gum and there's like 5 different strips in it and it's got 5 different flavors.
Is that like
Call
with
it
the zebra
strip.
on the front?
Yep.
That is the greatest gum of all time.
Wow. Better
I
than Big League
love
Chew.
that
You
gum.
like it more than Big League Chew?
Yes.
I've been eating.
I used to have that because you used to be able to tattoo yourself.
Oh.
If you lick the wrapper, you can tattoo yourself. And of course,
So
Nazi would tattoo.
during when I was quarantining last week, I stole a bunch of gum from work. So I had a bunch of Big League Chew in my backpack. All week last week, I was just sitting at my desk, just eating Big League Chew for like. I went through 3 bags, I think, of Big League Chew in a week.
The world's
So-
strongest jaw.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Don't
will
know that
say
jaw
it.
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could blow a
I took
big
all
ass
that Big
bubble.
League Chew home, haven't opened one pack yet.
Vinny wanted some of them. I fucking was at the house last night. It's all sitting there. I'm like, thanks for fucking telling me you wanted them all.
Isn't he in Miami right now?
Yeah.
I saw him, weirdly
he's in
enough,
Miami right now, yeah.
I saw him on like one of my friends' like Insta stories. I like paused it. I was like,
What?
I think I know. That's Vinny.
Yep. Small world.
Like, was he with Vinny or just in the background?
They were like in this. They were like in the apartment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Small world.
You must know one of your friends then.
Must. Yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, Mike.
Small world.
Small world.
Did you look at the what's coming down the pipeline for some of the content in the next couple weeks? We have a basketball tournament on Thursday. Me and you, me versus you.
I'm not playing. It's 30 degrees outside.
Well, listen, I was just looking at what was coming down the pipeline. According to the list that we are doing a competitive.
Why can't
athlete-
we just wait till
Hey,
it's nice out?
take it up with the media team upstairs.
I make no decisions here.
Casey?
I do
Casey
TikTok.
written all over it.
I asked him when we first talked about
We
this.
actually
I was like,
did. I
let's
do
do
remember
this
that.
when it's nice
When
out
it's
because we
April.
can't do anything here. All right, I'll talk to him about that.
Left my lights on.
All right. Anyways, let's get into it, fellas. We were talking about this earlier. The Rams beat the Cardinals 34-11.
Kick
Mike,
their ass.
Mike,
Kick
what do you
their
got to
ass.
say about Kyler Murray?
I have said this since week, maybe even
Before the
one
season,
before
yeah.
the season even started. I don't care if they went fucking 10 and whatever in the first 11 weeks. I don't care. They're not good. They played so poorly last night, and we saw it. And it literally doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. If you fucking blow in the playoffs, that's who your real team is. That's when you have to come to play. That's when you're fully prepared for everything, and that's when you're supposed to be at your best. They sucked. Kyler Murray sucks. Fuck the Cardinals. They suck.
I think I agree with you that Cliff Kingsbury is a terrible coach.
He's not a good coach.
No.
He's there. He's there. He's a
He's
guy.
there. He's
too-
there. I think. I mean, you saw this with Dallas in an extent. You saw this last night when you have a good offensive-minded coach who just runs numbers around a bad coach.
Yeah.
And you could just see the difference between good coaching and bad coaching. Now, last night wasn't all about coaching. It was a lot. Kyler Murray, terrible. I mean, that pick 6, absolutely atrocious.
Just take the safety.
Just take the safety. Give up the 2 points.
Yep.
It was terrible. Kyler looked
That
terrible.
was off. That literally was a layup in that guy's
Oh yeah,
lap.
that was that end of the game right there. That was the game. If you take a safety, it's 16-0, maybe still 2 possessions.
Yep.
Once you give it that touchdown, it's over. You're not coming back from that. That's
Nope.
a backbreaker.
No,
Yeah.
their defense looked horrible too.
Yeah,
Cam Akers ran all over him.
he's
We got
gonna-
eggs.
We got eggs. He's gonna be a problem this playoffs.
I had no idea he was coming back.
Yeah,
I had no
Yep.
fucking idea.
he had that Achilles injury.
That's insane.
Yeah.
6 months ago?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's nuts. I mean, the Rams have a lot of offensive weapons. Odell looked pretty good last night. Higbee.
If
Cooper Kupp wasn't even there last night.
Yeah.
Really.
Acres on the Rams is
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
if it's all gonna come down to Matt Stafford. I was just telling Big Nick this. If he plays a mistake-free game,
Like last night.
that team is not beatable. I don't think. Because when he has those random games where he just like overthrows the shoes by like 10 yards, like he does that randomly. He'll throw like 2 or 3 picks. If he has a mistake-free game, that team is gonna be so difficult to beat. Von Miller played well last night. Like
Odell played great.
Odell, like, it's just
Pretty
that's
crazy how right Odell's dad was. Because he was
I'm
like
not
saying
giving
like
that guy
Baker
credit.
Mayfield. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And Baker Mayfield was holding Odell back.
probably. I mean, yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean,
But
Odell's
then
took a
again,
play.
well, yeah,
Odell's looked great since he's gone to the Rams.
yeah.
He's gonna get paid in the offseason.
Yeah, I mean,
someone's gonna pay him.
Patriots.
They need somebody. They're not getting Devontae Adams. I can
I
tell you
think-
that right now. They ain't getting
I
him.
saw some things about it, like a couple weeks ago about the Patriots and Odell, and I think it makes sense. I think it makes a lot of sense.
They're not
They-
gonna.
they-
They're not
they could
gonna.
use
The,
him.
the problem with Odell in the Patriots office is Odell, likes the deep balls and like downfield and like beating guys on one-on-one some like a lot of times, and that's not the quarterback Mac Jones is. You need a slot receiver, and Odell isn't a slot receiver. Like that's what you need. Your number one to be like a really good slot receiver.
They're not gonna do this, but I would love if they draft Joe Mechie from Alabama.
Who's Joe Mitchell?
Their number 1 receiver.
Now
He
here's
tore
a
his ACL in the SEC championship game, but he's
here's
nasty.
here's a question. The answer is probably no, but Saints, what are they doing right now? Who knows what they're looking like next year? Michael Thomas, big contract still, hasn't played much the last couple of years. He would be a fit and a half.
It's not a very characteristic move for the Pats to
I mean, they got Brandon.
take that contract
yeah,
on though.
Yeah, they've traded for wide receivers before, and like
Has he not played in 2 years?
pretty much
What happened?
ankle injury. I think multiple injuries.
Wasn't there like a huge debacle about like he had an ankle injury? They're like, okay, just rehab. You don't need surgery,
Yeah.
and then it wasn't healing, and then
Yeah.
they needed surgery, and it just completely derailed him another season.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like you're seeing that more and more often in sports too.
I think it was just one injury, and it just
Compounded.
they didn't diagnose it correctly
Yeah.
or something, and
Brutal.
he came back, and it wasn't healing properly, and something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You would think with all the medical attention and all the freaking staff you have, somebody could get it right.
yeah.
But go ask the Mets that, you know?
That's very true. They've been struggling with this for years, the Mets.
But yeah, so now we're fully set for the next round of the playoffs. Bucks, Rams, Chiefs, Bills,
Bengals. Bills,
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 Bengals.
and-
And Packers Niners.
yeah.
Great games.
Great
Great,
games.
Great
games.
Is it Saturday, Sunday again?
Yeah.
2
2 Saturday,
each?
2 Sunday.
Let's go.
I don't think there's a bad game on that bunch.
No.
Like
Well, that's
all
what you're
these,
gonna
I
get in
think.
the playoffs though.
Well, this week there were a lot of bad games.
Hey,
Like
Think
what?
about the Eagles.
That's one of the bad games.
Yeah.
I mean, the 7 seed's ridiculous. It's stupid.
It's-
Like those teams had no business being in the playoffs, and it showed. They got steamrolled.
yeah.
Cardinals fraud.
Fraud.
Patriots.
Yeah. I can say it.
Should not have been in the playoffs. Not a playoff team.
Patriots are not a
Eagles
playoff
should
team.
definitely have been there. If there's any team that deserved to be there, it
Yes.
was the Eagles.
Yes,
Philadelphia.
the Philadelphia
Eagles.
Eagles.
So I mean,
The Green Machine.
Do you think
We-
Nick Sirianni gets canned?
No.
way.
no, after making the playoffs
No
with that
way.
roster,
No way.
no, he gets promotion. If anything, he gets an extension.
An extension? I mean, dude,
He's not the reason why. You gotta get
He
players.
turned the team.
it's like the Washington
from,
Nationals making the playoffs.
mean, I don't know
In
if
the
you know
NL
about
East.
this.
That's what I'm saying. You
I don't know if you know this about the Washington Nationals, but
got an itchy forehead, man.
yeah, I do have a really itchy forehead. I think I got lice or something.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Going
I should
around.
probably get that
Yeah.
checked out.
Yeah.
I had coronavirus 4 times in the last 15 years. Red Sox championships, baby.
What?
Nick, at no part in that sentence, that coherent sentence, was anything relevant to what
What?
we were starting to
Oh,
talk about.
Speaking of the Red Sox, so I think you guys would like this. So the Nats yesterday hired 2 new coaches to be like strength and condition. Like one's outfield and speed, and the other one's like a backup hitting coach or something.
Outfield and speed coach.
Coco Crisp as the outfield and speed coach,
This is the Red Sox?
the Nationals,
Oh.
and Bill Mueller as the other coach, like the strength and conditioning coach or something. So a lot of throwback Sox coming to the
There we go.
Nats.
Chris was a speed coach.
Championship mentality.
I always think it's funny with this, as a speed coach, like you can really only tell a
Run
guy,
faster.
a couple pieces of technique, but other than that, you can't really say
Just tell
run
him run faster.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that works.
Faster.
Speed coach.
Anyways,
Speed.
Johnny, what's your football hypothetical question?
Okay, so I was watching the game last night, and I was talking about this. Let's say you're the Jacksonville Jaguars. Roger Goodell comes to you with an idea. Let me just write down the time code for this.
Is this a conspiracy? Or
No,
is
it's a
this actually
hypothetical.
legit?
It's a hypothetical. It's all like
Okay.
he says, Jaguars. I know you got the first pick in this year's draft, but I want to give you a shot for the World Super Bowl. We're gonna put you in the AFC Championship game. You get to buy all the way to the AFC Championship game, but it will cost you your first overall pick. You have to play in the AFC Championship with the Jaguars roster, but you're only 2 wins away from winning a Super Bowl. But you forfeit your first overall pick. Do you do it?
100%. It's not even a question.
Yeah?
Yeah. 100%. You
Even
are
a blind
getting
squirrel
first.
finds a nut, right?
You're getting these. You're using the first round picks. You're like, if you were to keep that, you are using that to draft someone to get to
Get you
that
that
position.
point,
So
yeah.
it's already skipping the line to that
But
position.
do you think this current Jacksonville Jaguars roster would stand a single chase? Because any given Sunday, a team
No,
can win
but,
one game.
but you never know.
Exactly.
If you're there, who fucking knows? You got to get
Even
there
a blind
first.
squirrel finds a nut, man.
You got to
Two
get there
nuts, though.
first.
You got to find 2 nuts.
That's okay.
Find two nuts.
Originally, the question was the divisional round. You're the one. They give you the 1 seed. Now, if they give you the 1 seed and you get to win 3 games, that's
See, I
different.
think
Johnny,
they get
the-
absolutely killed by the Chiefs or something.
Yeah.
The biggest player in history of sports is momentum.
No,
Yes.
no, that's not a player.
No, his name's Mo.
Can you just go along?
It's
with
your guy
what I
Mo,
said?
right? Mo.
Yeah, I mean, think about the Miracle Hockey Team.
Yeah.
They had no business being in that Olympics.
well, they
They
had
ended up
some
winning it.
business.
And after being the Soviets, they had to come back and beat, who was it?
Finland or Sweden?
Finland,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Sweden.
And they came back from behind, right? And
Again.
beat 'em.
No, I don't think so. I think they crushed them.
You're such a jackass. You know?
Oh, I'm just okay.
No,
I'll let you run
Did you
with-
watch the?
I'll
have
let
you ever
you-
watched Miracle?
I'll let you keep
you ever
running
watched
and
Miracle?
spewing non-factual information for
Watch
everyone.
Miracle. They said
I've seen 117
okay,
times.
and at the end of the movie, they say came back from behind once again.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they killed him, but who knows?
What?
What?
No, they won the goal.
No.
They won the gold medal when they beat the Soviets.
No, the goal. The
All right, here
the
we
bronze-
go.
or
Here we
the
go.
thir- The
This is
everyone thinks the Soviets
please-
game was
please
the
fact
gold
check
medal
this.
game. It was the semifinals, and then they beat the Swedes for the
Finland.
gold medal.
Hey, settle down.
All right.
Get ready to
so they're playing Finland.
Finland,
Finland.
country,
Yeah,
whatever. They're all the same.
They're all the same. Needing to defeat Finland to secure the gold medal, Team USA faced a 2-1 deficit at the end of the second period.
Okay, I stand corrected.
According to Mike Yzeron, coming into the dressing room for the
Come
second.
on,
What?
Ruzione.
I've never seen
How do you
Miracle.
spell
Never seen Miracle?
Never seen Miracle.
You've never seen Miracle?
Never seen Miracle.
Okay, that's an issue.
That's on Netflix. You should have watched
That's
it when you were out last
that's an issue, John.
How do you spell Ruzione?
Oh boy.
ERUZIONE.
Wait, ERUZ.
Next
That's correct.
question.
All right, Mike
Literally seen the movie
Yzeron
like 100
comes into the dressing room.
Massachusetts.
Comes into the dressing room for the second intermission. Brooks turned to his player, looked at them, and said, "If you lose this game, you'll take it to your fucking graves." He then walked towards the locker room, paused, looked over his shoulder, and said it to them again, "Your fucking graves." Team USA came back in the third period to defeat Finland 4-2.
Unbelievable.
Herb Brooks, what a guy, dude.
Unbelievable.
How did he die
It's a tragedy. Car accident, man.
Yes.
can't believe
They
you
were
never seen
almost done the
Miracle.
movie, right?
What?
They were almost done filming the movie.
Yeah, he didn't even get to see the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, because at the end of the movie, they said he didn't get to see the movie, but he lived it. Yeah, I'd rather have lived it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
All right.
so.
Well, that's our little digression.
but so are you? If you're the Jaguars, what are you doing?
We're
You got the
definitely
chance.
taking.
You're
going
taking the
to
chance,
playoffs,
Yeah.
Nick.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one.
Yeah.
Because you have no prayer of winning the game.
No.
None. Zero. So, I mean, I understand anything could happen on any given day, but, like, Tennessee
Gotta
could
be-
have a chance.
you just gotta be-
Kansas City.
Like if it was a Super Bowl, I'd say 100%. But you got to win 2 games. 2 games is a lot harder to do than 1 game. It gets a lot.
Here's the thing, though, right?
And playoffs too.
Even whoever their number 1 pick is going to be in 2022, which is probably going to be a fucking defensive tackle or something
Yeah.
because the fucking draft sucks.
Well, it's really talented, just not quarterback heavy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think I'm taking the number 1 pick because I know we're gonna suck. You're not winning 2 games.
Yeah. I think I'm with you. I think I'm not taking the chance.
Is there a
Oh.
is Oregon, is that kid, or no, that might be like 2 drafts ago. Who isn't there a left tackle, big left tackle?
You're thinking
coming up?
Penn CY.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking
Yeah.
of.
Isn't there
There
like
is someone.
I forget who it is, but they should probably draft him considering their O-line
It's
stinks.
atrocious. They got so many needs.
They won't take an offensive tackle.
Like how would
They'll
the
take somebody else?
like the Jaguars, beat the Colts, but the Colts aren't that good. How would they beat the Chiefs?
They wouldn't.
I don't know, but
the
you
Patriots
have to,
killed them by 40 points. The
Yeah.
Patriots beat them by 40
but you
points.
have to you
The Chiefs in the playoffs. It's
you
a different
play
breed.
and
to
you
win the game.
draft and you do all that stuff behind the scenes and whatnot to get to the championship round and eventually the Super Bowl. If you are handed on a silver platter to get to that championship round, you have to take it. If you don't, I think you're crazy. I think you're nuts. Yeah, the odds of them winning are extremely, extremely low, but who knows?
Ryan, to answer your question, they cannot make trades or pick people up from waivers. Not you, Ryan. Ryan in the comments.
Good question, Ryan.
Good question, Ryan.
good question, Ryan.
You have to go in with the exact roster that you currently have. So, and also no head coach. But that's my hypothetical. I thought it was interesting. There we go.
The coaching thing is a that's going to be interesting this offseason.
There are so many
Yeah.
so many coaches that are going to be on the move.
There's someone I was thinking yesterday could get fired who's on a playoff team right now. What head coach was I thinking?
Oh, the Raiders guy got canned.
Yeah.
No,
Well, no, they
no,
haven't.
no, no.
They haven't let him go yet.
They should-
interim.
they
well, they
got rid of
fired the
Mike Mayer.
GM. Yeah. So
They should sign Bisaccia or whatever the fuck his name is. He did a great job.
He did a great job.
Did a great job.
Yeah.
The players seem to love him. You see it last night, that picture of him in his hotel room?
No.
He was writing, like after the game, he went to his hotel room and wrote every single player on the team a handwritten note.
See where you get that class these days.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I'd play for the guy.
Yeah, it sounds like a great guy to play
Fucking
for.
keep him. Why not?
Derek Carr. Did you see what Carr said last week? That his future with the team depends on who they hire as head coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's Derek Carr going to go?
Well, if they franchise tag him,
Pittsburgh. Everyone's going to Pittsburgh.
Everyone's going to Pittsburgh.
Uh-huh.
I could see Derek Carr in Pittsburgh.
No, they apparently want to draft like Kenny Pickett or someone like that.
The Steelers?
Yeah.
Why?
They want, I don't know.
They're going to fuck that one up.
Yeah.
They need to go get a quarterback that's already in the NFL.
They need to just make the move because they're close. They went 9-7-1 with a wet noodle at quarterback.
A dying wet noodle.
A dying wet noodle. Like they're close. They're close. They got weapons on offense. They got a lot of weapons. Like you don't draft Najee Harris with the expectation to rebuild.
No.
Like you're not drafting a running back with
you
an
don't
expectation to
fucking
rebuild.
sign one of the best defensive players in the league for a rebuild.
Exactly.
If they have Derek Carr, who most people probably consider him middle tier /
MVP.
so I still think he's a future MVP, but somewhere probably between 10 and 15, right? In the NFL.
17 and 12.
Okay. Okay. That's fair enough. If he is on the Steelers, that team probably goes 12 and 5. And if you get Aaron Rodgers, that team might go undefeated.
Yeah.
So the Steelers are a scary team if they get the right quarterback.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
This is gonna be a crazy offseason.
Could be crazy offseason. Lots of quarterback movement potentially. I mean, Raiders now have to hire a GM. Like Maycock, is that it?
Mayock.
Got
Mike
canned.
Mycock.
Mike Mycock got fired yesterday. So
Nagy's out, right?
Nagy's
Oh, yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they fire Pace or just Nagy?
Yep. The guy
Yep.
who
Pace
got
too.
Pace,
Yep.
Yep. Gettleman's
Shadow.
gone. Judge is gone. I mean, we weren't here last week to
You know
talk
who's
about
not
it.
gone? Dan Campbell, baby.
He'll never go anywhere. Players love playing for that man.
Did you see that picture of Joe Judge having the pizza party after?
Yes.
Was that Domino's?
Maybe. I couldn't tell.
If you look at that picture, I'm almost certain I'm looking at the red and blue.
Urban Meyer
Domino's.
to the Chicago Bears.
Oh my God. He's
Urban
never.
Meyer will never coach again.
Did you guys see that?
I don't think he'll ever coach again. Period.
Did you guys see that? Apparently, Harbaugh might. John Harbaugh
Yep.
might look back to come back to the NFL.
Yep.
You mean Jim Harbaugh?
Jim, whichever one's the.
John's the one in the Ravens.
Yeah.
Ravens.
The
Jim's the one on the.
Jim's the one. in
Why
the
would they
Michigan.
name them with such similar names? John
Why
and
would,
Jim.
why would their parents have twins?
Are they twins?
What? Johnny.
What?
I know
All right.
they're. I didn't know they were twins. They look exactly alike, but
All right.
brothers look
let's
alike.
move on. Did you guys
I'm looking,
see?
I'm looking at the Joe Judge pizza.
You didn't know the Harbaughs were twins?
I know they were twins.
Dude, they are. If you put them next to each other,
They
you'd
look
be like,
identical.
what
I
the
knew
fuck?
that.
They don't look
Yeah,
identical.
identical
They're not
twins.
identical.
You guys are stupid.
They're not.
They're not identical twins?
No. Look at them.
Yeah, I just thought they were brothers.
I thought they were brothers.
Wait, am I an idiot?
Yes.
Dude, they have to be twins. They look exactly
Brothers
alike.
look alike. In fact, they're brothers.
No way they're not twins.
Mike, they're not even close.
They're not twins?
No.
That's insane, dude. Maybe I just thought they were the same person. They're not twins?
No,
How
dude.
much? What's the difference in age?
I would have guessed 2 minutes.
Siblings.
2
Yeah.
years.
So
Irish
it's
twins, at
58.
least? Give me something. They got to be identical twins.
Oh, I think they're Irish twins.
All right.
What does that mean?
Okay, so John was born December 23rd, 1963, and Jim was born. I'm trying to figure out the math right now. Okay,
And
it's a year and 3 months difference.
Damn it.
So they're not twins. You can't
They're
be a
not
twin
twins.
like that.
Not even Irish twins.
I thought
They're
they were
close.
What are
identical.
Irish twins?
When you're born between 8 months.
How
of
is
each
that
other.
possible?
Hey, the body's a
You
wonderful
pop out a
thing.
baby and then fuck again right away.
Like literally the next day?
yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pop that thing out. All right, get out of the hospital. Let's do it all over again.
Yeah.
Set. Man.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's an actual thing. I didn't even think
Irish
that was
twins,
a-
Dude, I thought. I'm not even going to apologize.
I mean,
I'm not going to do it. I can't believe the Harbaughs aren't twins.
I was like, when you said they're twins, I was like, no. 'Cause
I've never been this shocked in my life.
Yeah. Keep going.
I can't believe the Harbaughs aren't twins.
All right.
That's insane.
Did you guys see the Moonlight trailer?
We're
Or
just-
Moon
yeah, we're-
Knight trailer?
No, I
Oh,
didn't see
we're
it.
done with football?
Yes.
Yeah. What happened last night during Monday Night Football?
Oh.
The trailer.
New
came out.
Marvel movie?
No, it's a
Moon
show.
Knight.
Show.
It's a show?
Yes.
And it looks really good. And I'm not one to say anything good about Marvel.
I know. I'm a little
Well, it looks like a
surprised.
psychological. Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah.
It was like a psychological thriller. And then he turned into a superhero at the end.
Well,
I was
he's
a little
got,
pissed
like,
about that.
He's got
but-
like an alter ego or like an actual split personality.
yeah, I'm not going to watch it. Marvel-
Oscar Isaac, guy was in Star Wars.
I love Oscar
Clearly didn't
Isaac.
watch that either.
You
No.
ever see Ex Machina?
No.
It's a great movie. He's in that.
What do I know him from? Because I like him.
I'll name some movies that I know him from.
Okay, so I'm not going to.
Annihilation?
Nope.
Great movie. Highly recommend it. Inside Llewyn Davis. Highly doubt you've seen that.
Nope.
Interesting movie. What else? He's in that rom-com that's on Amazon that I see all the time.
Oh,
like
maybe that one. I'm a
suggestion.
big rom-com guy.
Hey, are you on IMBD right now?
Yes.
Because you're the only IMDb.
All right, let's keep talking. Speaking of Jim Harbaugh, he was coughing up blood from a 1995 Colts playoff game. I guess we have
Oh, I
this.
saw that clip.
Oscar Isaac's also in
Pull out
Dune.
this clip. Boom, boom.
Oh, Star Wars.
Bada bing, bada bang,
Why do
bada
I like
boom.
this guy? I
Here we
literally
go.
haven't seen a single
Let's see
thing
this.
on this that I've known him from.
Ooh.
Okay, I have no idea why I like this guy.
Damn.
He's a charming man.
Jim
perfect.
Harbaugh?
No, Oscar Isaac. Jim Harbaugh's not
What are
charming.
we talking about here?
We're still
I'm
playing John.
trying to figure out about this Oscar Isaac guy.
Have
You're
you seen-
sprinting away like you're running from the freaking cops. Jesus.
I thought we were talking about Jim Harbaugh and how they weren't twins. I still can't believe you thought they were twins.
I cannot believe they're not twins. I'm actually shocked. Like, I'm dead serious. We had never had this conversation today.
You're right there. You taking your pulse?
I'm good.
If we had never had this conversation today, I would have went the rest of my life thinking the Harbaughs were twins.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something.
But, yeah, any fucking way.
That's kind of crazy.
What was it say? Oh, reading the comments. So our boy Dwayne Bacon,
Fine.
he's back.
Hey, Dwayne.
What to do, baby?
He tested positive for COVID.
So
there,
did all
done
3
that.
of us.
Sick.
So all 4 of us.
But
4 of us.
It's not even cool anymore, Dwayne.
No, we all been through there. Dwayne, wish you the best right now. Get better.
Yeah, man. Get better.
Uh-huh.
Get some rest.
Yep.
Watch some Netflix.
Watch
So temptation,
Miracle and then watch Ex Machina. Can't taste it.
That sucks, man.
That is the. I'm so surprised you guys had that symptom still. Lost taste.
I didn't lose my taste.
I lost it for about 4 days,
Yeah,
and then it came back when I made.
Starting to smell
100%.
things, but the taste
Yeah.
still isn't coming back.
that's brutal.
Can you still smell anything? Yeah, I can smell.
Starting to smell like
Smell was the first thing
Can you
that came
smell
back.
this?
from me.
smell a little bit.
Yeah, so you're on the mend.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Speaking of odd things,
It's wicked depressing.
Cardi B is 1% closer apparently to tatting her son's name on her face.
Okay. 1%. Okay,
What does that
I'm also 1% closer to getting a
I'm
tattoo on my
just
face. I'll
reading the
never do
article
it.
as it states, but Cardi B and Offset just had their second son. They have yet to disclose the name. This was in September of 2021. She was quoted by saying random, but ... I'm 1% close to tatting my son's name on my face. I really want to do it, she wrote, adding that her preferred location would be on her jaw.
That's fucking stupid. Fucking people are so fucking stupid.
Jesus Christ. Face tattoos, it's not a good idea. It never looks good. Never seen a good face tattoo, I don't
Yeah,
think.
I've never seen anyone like
Except
that.
Mike Tyson's.
You think it looks good? I think it just fits him.
Yes.
I don't think it looks good. Like if someone else were to get that tattoo, it would look terrible. Just Mike Tyson's a crazy person.
Well,
So.
the guy from The Hangover looks
Ed Helms
Yeah,
from
he
Hangover,
looks
yeah.
good with it, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
What a movie.
Remember that movie?
I love that movie.
The first one was great.
Yeah, first one was awesome.
And then they did
Is that the
two
one where he goes,
same movies.
Toodaloo, motherfucker?
Yes, Ken Jeong.
Motherfucker. Yeah, when he pops out of the trunk butt ass naked. Ken Jeong.
You know that guy's a doctor.
Doctor, yeah.
Yes.
Is he really?
Yes.
He was.
What's his name?
Ken
Ken
Jeong.
Jeong.
Ken Jeong. He was a doctor?
He was a doctor.
I think he was like a surgeon.
Yeah. Then he started doing. He did stand up on the side, like comedy. Then he got casted in Hangover.
Yeah.
Then he was in Community. Then he had his
He is
own
freaking
TV show.
hysterical.
He has his
Dude,
own
he
TV
is
show
so
called
funny in
Doctor.
Community.
Yeah, Chang. I have
Oh
seen
my god.
Chang.
Why don't you suck these Chang nuts?
Isn't he on like the Masked?
Yeah, he's on The Masked Singer, and then the spinoff. I Can See Your Voice. He's the host of that. He's quite the career, Ken Jeong.
He really has.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
From doctor to show host about people in masks dancing.
Do you
Yeah.
think he was in
Really.
like doing performing surgeries, just doing some stand up with people?
Like thrown through his head.
He had them. Hey, I guess you
your
say.
liver,
I guess you
buddy.
say he had them in stitches.
Oh, god damn it, Johnny. Why do you do this?
Sometimes I really just want to.
That was a good one.
No.
That was a good one.
No.
That was a good one.
No.
I mean, the opportunity was there.
The
but I wouldn't
opportunity
say
was there. I
that.
had to take it.
I got a quick
layup,
question too
layup.
before I forget
Thank
about
you.
this. This is super, super off topic. How often do like grocery stores just like run out of things?
Oh, dude, Shaw's has been out of so many things. They didn't have kale.
Why did I bring this up?
I'm serious.
I know. Well, I was
Really?
mainly asking Big Nick.
They didn't have kale in bags. Okay. They didn't have the proper Cliff Bar flavors.
No.
I couldn't find any beans.
They also didn't have mini wheats.
no beans.
No beans, canned beans. Isn't that like the thing that's always there?
That's crazy.
I couldn't
Dude,
find eggs.
exactly. That's crazy
I
too.
couldn't find eggs.
But I'm
My
telling
grocery
you
store
right now.
stacked.
I don't care about your kale.
Have you? No. Do you like mini wheats?
I don't need cereal.
Frosted mini wheats?
I don't need cereal.
Have you ever had the cinnamon roll frosted mini wheats?
I really fucked this one up.
We had them upstairs.
yeah,
and
we
we're
have
gonna
it for
talk-
bite-sized stuff.
Amazing, right?
That sounds
They were pretty
amazing.
good.
Yes.
They were pretty
And
good,
I wish I.
They were out of them.
I got recently
Frosted Flakes.
I love
new
love
cereal.
what
I'm
you shot.
trying.
Mark the
What do you
market
shot?
basket over there. They didn't have ground turkey nor beans.
Really?
Yeah.
I just got ground turkey the other day in my store.
Fucking bullshit. That
And
means
so
I have
part
to
of
go
the
back
reason-
again this week. Which
Part of the reason
sucks.
why
So
is all the supply chain issues,
Black beans,
rise of
baked
COVID.
beans.
I need to. They had like baked and refried, or they had like a bunch of refried. But I want like some pinto beans and do some tacos this week.
I did tacos last night.
I love tacos.
Taco Monday. So part of the reason why all the shortages and like things are out is supply chain issues, rise of COVID, so people can't stock shelves
Yeah.
and like can't fulfill orders, and then bad weather, inclement weather, delays
Well,
shipping,
the
and all
other
that
one
stuff.
too, and
Wow.
again, not to get political here, the whole vaccination bullshit too. A lot of companies are requiring those big time companies to be vaccinated.
A lot of these,
Some
like,
aren't
not-
vaccinated.
I thought it just got.
like
I don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to go down this road. I really
Not
wasn't.
like the
I'm just
not
saying.
like the fulfillers are. It's not like that issue. The issue is a lot of people are just out with COVID, and like people are just sick at home and just not working.
It's not even cool to get it anymore.
No, everyone's doing it.
Yeah, everyone's doing
It's
it.
it's the hot thing, getting COVID.
So how long do you have immunity for it now?
It's like over 3 months.
In my mind, I have it forever now.
we
So I
don't
don't care.
we don't know too much about Omicron yet. So like
Omicron.
the jury's out on how long you have immunity for. There's some rumors that Omicron can give you what's called super immunity, but we're not certain about the science still out in that. So
Then the people are gonna have like chickenpox parties.
I'm basically Spider-Man.
you are Spider-Man.
Thank you.
Did you ever do that as a kid? The chickenpox party?
Become Spider-Man.
Your mom just,
No, I only
your
became
parents just
Spider-Man
put you in a party with little kids with chickenpox.
I never got chickenpox.
There's apparently like real things like
No, I know. I've heard that.
I got the chickenpox
To get it-
vaccine.
Yeah, I,
Never
never, I
got
got a
it, but, like,
bad
you had to-
reaction to the chickenpox vaccine.
Everyone did?
Yeah, I think
I
everyone
don't think
did.
so. I think if you got it, you didn't need to get the vaccine, right?
Maybe it was that. Okay.
Yeah, because you can only get it once.
I definitely got it.
You ever get shingles? Because that's the same thing
My
as
grandparents got
chickenpox.
shingles at one point, though. That was bad.
Yeah, you get that when you're old. It's like older.
My friend
older
had it at
people.
9, and we made fun of him for it.
Okay.
It really fucks up.
Rightly
the skin.
so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on.
All right, let's get off this depressing shit.
This is fun.
I have a hole
Speaking
in
of
my, I
my-
have a
wow,
hole in
we've
my
had a-
face from chickenpox.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We've had a lot of preluding topics here today. Will Mike Tyson and Jake Paul verbally agree to fight worth $49 million?
What?
What?
So, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are reportedly in negotiations to step into the ring together for a boxing match. The fighting legend looks like he dropped rumored plans to battle Jake's brother Logan and will instead take on the YouTuber with 5 bouts under his belt. Despite the 30-year difference, 30-year age difference between the two, it looks like it's set to happen at some point this year. The Sun has reported that the negotiations are in advanced stages and could generate up to 36 million euros or $49 million.
Pounds.
36 million pounds.
There we go.
Oh, so this is
$49
gonna be
million.
This is gonna
Thank
be
you,
in
Johnny.
Europe.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just the article is written by.
So a source close to the discussions told the British newspaper Mike and Jake are on a board for an exhibition bout in Las Vegas.
If Jake Paul's actually trying, he's gonna fucking murk Mike Tyson. Like I know Mike Tyson's one of the greatest boxers. Well, he's not even one of the greatest. He's a good boxer, great boxer.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, not one.
I honestly
he's
think
top
Mike
5,
will beat the shit out of him.
but like Ali over Tyson,
Okay.
Holyfield over Tyson. Wait.
Rocky Marciano.
I am probably putting Tyson at 2.
You think?
Yes. I think so.
I
Dude,
think Mike
he
Tyson's
was
gonna beat the crap out of him.
dominant.
Not 60. A dude in prime shape. Jake Paul would kick Mike Tyson's ass. He's 60.
That doesn't matter.
They're 30 years age difference.
You think he's gonna kick his ass?
He's in fighting
Dude,
shape. He's
I-
not. One's in
Dude,
fighting
Mike
shape. One's
Tyson's a
not.
hothead.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's. It's an exhibition. It's not going to actually matter for
I
anything.
was
They're just
gonna
going
say,
to.
if
They
they,
got
if
to
they
love
both
tap
like
each other.
tried and whatnot, I mean, I don't know.
If Mike
I
Tyson.
mean, listen, they both step onto the ring. They both get or $49 million is the payout,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So one of them gets what percentage?
They probably just split
split
it
it,
evenly.
yeah.
Yeah. So
If
like,
there's
why do
probably
they
an
even have
undercard
to
that gets a
fight?
little bit
Why don't they
too.
just step out on the thing, tap gloves, and then just be done with it?
I mean, they
I
could
think
do
you
that.
have to actually physically fight.
You don't have to. It's an exhibition. They could just go on the stage and just dance and sing.
Like
for
the whole
an
McGregor
hour.
Mayweather fight. That was. I mean, Mayweather could have kicked the absolute crap out of him,
Oh yeah.
and they let it go
I
fully.
lost so much money on that fight.
What'd you say?
I lost so much money on that fight.
Did you bet McGregor?
Yeah. I was following a day of betting. I was following a day of betting the ponies up in Saratoga too. Tough day.
Sounds
Very
like a.
tough day. It puts
I'm
you in the
worst
red.
gambler. I really should stop. Anyway, a lot of
Anything that says all those gambling commercials. If you have a friend that has a gambling problem.
All right, let me ask you this question: Who do you want to
1-800
see
gambler.
Jake Paul fight the most? Out of
I want to see.
anybody?
I want to see him. Yeah, Alvarez.
Because I want Canelo to just
Dude, kick his
fuck
ass.
him up.
I want to see him fight a UFC fighter. Actually, I want to see him fighting Masvidal.
Dude, but I don't
Like
want
he
to
gets ass kicked in UFC.
I want to see him go to UFC, though. I don't want to see...
Yeah, not boxing.
No.
No, I want to see Masvidal in UFC.
Speaking of that, that's Masvidal and Colby Covington coming up in February.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see
Damn,
that
that's a
little
good
clip
fight.
of
I think it's Colby Covington.
that kid,
Sick
that
fight.
redheaded
Yeah.
kid, taunting Masvidal at one of the fights? And Masvidal turned around and like wanted to beat the crap out of him and was like just talking trash. Did you see
Yeah.
it?
Yep. I did see that.
No, you didn't, did you?
No, I did. They were like right. They were
Yeah.
like in the aisle.
Yeah. And the kid was like, "Oh, my bad." It's
Yeah.
like,
Once Masvidal turned around, he
Yeah.
was just like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Dude, Masvidal loves like wants to commit like murder. He did he came on the scene from like the backyard fights that like Kimbo Slice did. So
Oh,
like
really?
viral fights in like the backyard, just bare knuckle. That's down in Miami. Yeah, dude, that guy's a sicko.
Got
He
good
loves
card
to
this
kill.
weekend apparently, according to my roommate.
Really?
Yeah, Ngannou versus Gain,
Oh,
heavyweight.
wait. And Francis Ngannou's fighting this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh. He's a scary person.
I love heavyweight fights.
He is
They're so fun.
big.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
Heavyweights are great because they're just throwing their weight around, and it's just like
Yeah.
two massive individuals.
Massive.
Like
Where?
fun.
Who's he fighting?
Cyril Gain.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. We got Shaq says if Phoenix Suns win the NBA title this season, he'll walk 2 blocks with the word Suns on his butt cheeks.
I love Shaq.
That's pretty funny.
He has the best life.
Oh yeah.
Just like shoots the shit with Charles Barkley. Goes to like.
cop. Do
What?
you remember when he
Oh
randomly
yeah,
just
he was,
became
he
a cop?
was a cop for a day. He's a DJ.
DJ Diesel.
DJ Diesel. He's played like Tomorrowland and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's played
My
like
friends
huge
saw him.
venues. Really?
Yeah, they saw him
Where?
at
In Miami?
no in Boston.
Oh, at Big Night Live?
No, what's the club? What's the club?
Grand?
Grand.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
So a friend of mine went to like I think some EDM festival.
Yep.
And Shaq was not performing, but in the audience.
In the crowd, just
And
loving it.
Shaq's just moshing with a bunch of scrawny white kids,
Oh,
and he's just like fucking
man.
like just thrashing around, just knocking everyone down.
That guy lives a life.
He lives a life.
Where does he live? California.
Probably LA.
LA or Miami, one of the two. Probably spends
Oh,
time.
yeah.
His son's pretty good, isn't he?
Sharif. He can't play anymore. He had heart issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
But what's he in?
He played at UCLA, though, didn't he?
Yeah, only for a year. He's in a new show.
Sharif or Shaquille?
I think Sharif. One of them's in a new show where it's like we
think the kid
give
has to worry about
sons.
moms,
We give the
No.
family members what?
So, sorry to interrupt. He was
Yeah.
just saying he doesn't have to worry about money. I'm pretty sure Shaq came out and said that.
He doesn't give his kids money.
Yeah, he's not giving his kids any money.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to
Oh.
earn it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
like-
that ain't that hard.
They can just sit through school and just
Yeah.
and then collect their money. There's a new show where like family members of famous people have to go live in the wild or something like that, and I think one of the Shaq's kids is in it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember when Bear Grylls did the Man vs. Wild with the celebrities?
No.
I think he had like Marshawn Lynch in the Wild one. Dude, it's funny. It's very funny. You would like that. Marshawn Lynch and Bear Grylls. You know Bear
Yeah.
Grylls?
Yeah, yeah.
What's his show called?
Is it Man
Man
vs.
vs. Wild.
Man vs.
Yeah.
Wild. Did I
Yeah.
just say
You
that?
just said
Man
that.
versus
Yeah.
Did you ever see the show Survivor Man though? That
The
guy.
bald guy?
Yeah. No. Was he bald?
bald?
He had like a
British
beard.
guy?
No.
Les Stroud. How do you know that? You got good knowledge, man.
Have you seen Grizzly Maze yet?
Oh,
I'm asking you first, then I'm asking him second.
Oh, I gotta watch it still.
Guy's a disgrace.
I had so much time.
mad at me.
Big Mike. Come on.
All right.
I know. How am I going to
Next
convince
topic.
Bree to watch it?
We got a drunk guy tries to fight Michael Jackson impersonator. You hear this? Drunk guy tries to fight Michael Jackson impersonator and gets absolutely demolished. Do we have a clip of this?
What?
I don't have a clip of this.
All right, I'll show you guys the clip.
What the hell?
Oh,
Tough.
get fucked.
Damn.
Oh, put him in a
nice.
chokehold. Yikes.
You making me-
We'll throw this video up on our Twitter later.
At what point in your life do you say, you know what? I'm going to be a Michael Jackson
If
impersonator?
you look like Michael Jackson, it's the only job that's for you, I guess.
This guy really
Oh,
does.
he's grabbing his
Michael
hair
Jackson.
now. Oh man. Yikes. Why is the person filming continuing to film?
What's he supposed to do?
Help.
He's just up in his face watching him get choked out.
Fuck you, fucker.
Okay, I got answers.
So that's a ridiculous video.
Jesus. Why do people film this crap? Like
For the
just,
exact reason why, because we're watching it.
Yeah.
just
Yeah, then you can sell it to TMZ for $100.
Clearly that guy.
I mean, that if you were standing there, you would help him?
Yes.
No, you got to watch a
I would've
Michael
said,
Jackson impersonator.
Why don't
go
you
to
guys
town.
break it up? Or I would have grabbed this.
Just reenact Beat It. The entire
Yeah, just toss that song on and watch him go to town.
do 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 do. Shimon. Shimon. Woo!
We are cruising to these topics today. Last topic of the day.
I one thing I want to bring up. So that show I was talking about, the Relative show. So the show is called Relatively Famous Ranch Rules. So I think the premise of the show is a bunch of people's 8 celebrity offsprings venture from Hollywood and come together to live and work as ranch hands for 4 weeks in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, hoping to prove themselves, their parents, and the world that they're more than just their last names. That's the premise of the show.
What?
Yes. So, and here's the kids they got. They got Billy Bob Thornton's kid.
Okay.
They've got
Was that Billy Bob Thornton's kid on the right?
to the left. That's
Oh, is
Billy
that
Bob Thornton.
I was like, holy shit, he looks exactly like Billy Bob Thornton.
He does look a lot like him, like just
Yeah.
actually. We got Martin Lawrence's kid. She's in this. We've got Miles O'Neill, Shaq's kid. I don't know who Miles O'Neill is. I know Sharif, Shaquille, and then he has a daughter. I didn't even know there was a Miles.
Miles.
Are any of his kids still playing?
I think his daughter plays. I think she's really good, if I recall correctly. I might be wrong about that. Who else we got? We got Eazy-E's kid.
What the fuck? Is this show still on?
It's just about to come out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been seeing commercials for it. David Hasselhoff's kid.
I'm probably gonna watch this if we're being honest.
Ray Parker Jr., the guy who wrote the Ghostbusters theme. His kid's in this. That's it.
So they all just go to this
Ranch, and they're ranch hands.
And they're ranch hands.
Yeah.
Not with the parents,
Not
just the
with
kids.
parents, just the kids. They're trying to prove that they're more than just their last name.
I love trash TV.
My bad.
Have you ever heard of this show called Kid Nation?
No.
Oh, I'll give you a quick synopsis and we'll move on.
Okay.
But the premise of the show is, it's pretty much like, oh my god, what's it called? The book where they send the kids to the island, where the kids go to the island. Pig.
Animal House? Animal Farm?
Animal House. No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Animal Farm?
Oh no. Oh my god. What's this book called? Piggy.
Charlotte's Web.
No.
Wait, when the kids are like running their own shit?
Yeah, nuts to your ass, Mar Piggy is a famous line from it.
That's not Animal Farm?
No, the Animal Farm's with it's Orwell.
Oh.
Orwell.
Yeah. What's Lord of the Flies? Lord of the Flies.
Yeah,
There we go.
Lord of the Flies.
There we
Yes.
go. So it's pretty much
read the Iliad?
I've never read a book.
Homer's Iliad.
I've never read a
How
book.
about the Odyssey?
Still, no. Front to cover, I've
Books I'm
never read a
looking to
book.
get. My
I
goal
got-
for 2022 is to read 25 books.
wow.
5.
Casey's goal is to read one to finish it. He does one book a year.
Really?
Yeah, last year was the Matthew McConaughey book. This year's Will Smith.
I'm almost done too.
My
I
goal,
usually read 2 at once.
my goal is to read, again, 0 books this year. I'm going to nail
hope
that
you can
goal.
do it.
It's an easy goal, easy
Well, if
goal
you
to
accidentally
reach.
read a book.
I'll be very pissed.
I've always wanted to try to read 52 in a year,
I can't.
one a
I-
week, but that's gonna be tough. You
That's-
have to like
that just
not
sounds like-
work for a year.
That just sounds like not. Yeah, no.
52 in a year.
52 in a year, man. That would be cool. It'd be cool.
I can't remember the last time I even like physically saw a book. No, I'm dead serious. Like I don't like. I have no books at my house. There's no books here.
When was the last book you honestly read?
I've never read a full book. I'm dead serious.
No way, dude.
You don't think you've ever
You
like
never
for
read
school?
in,
no.
in elementary school when you had to do the book
No.
reports on things.
No, I never. It's Spark Notes.
What if they didn't Spark Notes? Some books didn't have Spark Notes.
Then I probably didn't do it. I've never read a book.
no way, dude.
Yeah, dude,
I
Spark
don't believe you.
Notes.
You've definitely read at least one book in your life.
No, I've had like books.
And
like,
I'm not talking about picture books like Dr.
I've had like
Seuss.
books like read to me, like the Magic Treehouse books.
You
or
ever read
whatever.
Harry
I never
Potter?
read those. No. What?
Neither did I.
I've read Captain Underpants.
No, probably read to me.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
No.
That was a little late.
The Three Little Pigs.
What?
The Three Little Pigs.
What?
Never heard the.
You never heard of Three Little Pigs?
No.
Little Pigs?
Huff and
This
Puff will
little
blow your
piggy
house down?
His house
No.
got blown by the woods.
One guy, one of these pigs, one of these bad boys. There's 3 pigs, and they all got homes.
Is this the wolf?
Big
I
bad
cannot
wolf.
believe
Yeah.
you've never
I
heard.
thought that was like Little Red Riding Hood.
No, that's another one too.
Dude, did you have a childhood?
Dude, I don't remember anything.
You always tell me I didn't have a
What about,
childhood.
what about green eggs and ham?
Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
Again, probably someone.
Ham-
Oh, the places you'll go.
Again, people read these to me. I wasn't just like going around reading these books.
I bet you
I
finished the book.
crushed the Captain Underpants series.
You never read the Pedro book?
Pedro
the
Martinez?
Dustin Pedroia book?
I've never read a book.
All
Why
right,
would
what
I
about
read
this book?
books
Have
when
you
I
read
could
this
like
book?
watch TV?
Exactly. Well, this
Did
book
you
have you
ever
ever
read
read?
that Patriots Dynasty book?
No. A spark note it.
Um,
What? The fuck you laughing at? You read books? No. Exactly.
You guys, I can't believe reading is so relaxing.
I don't read.
No, it's not. It's the most frustrating
I
thing in the
love
world.
flipping the pages, smelling the paper and the
All he
ink.
does is not just get the book. Goes,
Barnes and Noble is a heavily underrated place to go.
That's
if
where
you
you
want to
say-
find a good Saturday afternoon,
How
go
old
to
are
your
you?
local Barnes and Noble store.
How old are you?
104.
Hear me out. Go to your local Barnes and Noble.
There aren't any local Barnes
Yes,
and
there
Nobles
are.
anymore. They're all
Go to your local
gone.
Barnes and Noble. Find a nice chair. Grab a book that interests you and read the first 20 pages.
So that's another thing. I'll never find a book that I'm like, holy shit, this is so interesting. I need to read 400 pages on it. When I can just go on Wikipedia and be like, oh, this is a cool
But
story.
why would you want to do that? Someone's doing the work for you.
No, they're
if you-
not.
if you're-
They're not.
if
No one's
you're-
reading it to me.
If you're reading the book, you're getting into it, like you're
No.
feeling the emotions and you're smelling.
No, I'm pissed
You're
off
smelling.
because I'm pissed off because I keep reading this third line over and over again because I don't know what the fuck it means. That's what
Barnes
reading
and Noble,
is.
great store. Anyways, last
There's what,
topic of
2
the
of
day
them left
before
in
we
the
get
country?
into- no, there's 5.
There used to be a big Barnes Noble in my hometown that closed down for an anthropology, and I was very sad.
Yeah. All
R.I.P.
right, last topic before we get into viewer questions, and also we're gonna do what trivia today.
Trivia today.
Trivia Tuesday,
Trivia.
yep.
And tomorrow's joke of the day.
Hawaii head coach Todd Graham out after toxic culture.
Yeah, we talked about this 2 weeks ago. You guys weren't here. It was like the New Year's episode. No one was here. It was me, Will, and Casey. But so this guy, the head coach, had so many players transfer out of his program, including his own son,
Yikes.
that the Hawaiian legislator had to get involved and be like, hey, what's going on here? Something seems amuck. You're getting the nicest job in college football, getting to work in Hawaii. And all you have to do is not be an asshole because you're not expected much. You're not expected to win unless you got Colt Brennan back there, R.I.P.
oh yeah, oh fuck.
Yeah, he died in a car accident. Yeah, it's sad. You're not going to win many games. It's Hawaii. You're not. There's not expectations. Just don't be an asshole. And this guy couldn't do it.
I have two questions. How do they play their schedule?
They
And
have to fly out to probably all the,
Yeah, they
like
fly.
California.
they must just stay there for like a few
They
weeks,
are
right?
in the Big Sky, not Big Sky.
They must go to the mainland for like a few weeks, right?
That's true.
And just stay at hotels and whatnot, so they don't have to fly back and forth every week, right? That's miserable.
I think they go back and
So
forth.
why would you ever want to do that?
That was
you get to
good
fucking
really
live in
want-
Hawaii?
want to go to
Hawaii, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but still, that's
But
a lot of flying.
that's a
man.
shit ton. And then 2, what happened? Did we find out what was the toxic?
He's just like an asshole here.
He's just a huge asshole.
So let's see. So no, they go back and forth pretty much every week. So they play in
Not playing anywhere deep.
what?
That's
Not
miserable.
playing anywhere deep in the country.
No. They play the furthest east they go is Colorado State, but they play like Utah State, New Mexico
They're
State.
Division
It's like
One,
a
right?
7
They're D1.
hour, 8
What
hour
conference
flight.
is this? Is
They have
this
to be in the Pac-12, right?
No, they're in. They were.
You'd have to leave like on Thursday for a Saturday game.
Yeah. They got to be what in the whack
I think they're in the WAC.
or the
I think they're in the WAC.
Or is it the WCC, West Coast
They play
Conference?
Michigan next year.
what?
Is it the West Coast Conference?
Oh yeah, it could be what?
Mountain West.
Mountain West. Okay. They can't keep up with all the fucking conferences.
Too many conferences.
Well, so
But
what was
yeah.
the toxic culture? What did it say?
He was just a huge asshole.
He was just a jerk.
big asshole. A lot of players didn't want to play for him. He gave up $1.2 million by resigning because he resigned. So Graham resigned a week after former players and some parents testified before a state legislative hearing criticizing the coach's management style and relationships with players. More than a dozen players have answered the transfer
And if your
portal.
own son's leaving,
Yeah.
That's a problem, man.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
But all right, we got any viewer questions?
brutal.
We look up some trivia?
Yes, we got some viewer questions. I like this question. Well, I don't like it. We haven't talked much about this in a long time, so I can give a little update on it. But Danny Garcia asked, when do you guys think baseball's coming back?
Ooh.
Yes. So I don't know if you're a prize.
I'm going with like a May.
May.
I'm gonna say June. I think they're gonna have to figure it out at some point, but I don't think they're gonna get it done by spring training start, which is February.
I don't think they're having a full season.
I don't
No.
think they're having a full season.
I think mid-April.
And it's a terrible, terrible look for baseball. And Rob Manfred needs to be removed. They need to figure something out.
It won't happen.
So we were talking about this right before we went live about the latest update, because there was an update last week, and they met. Players and owners met, and the meeting did not go well. It was their first meeting they've had since the lockout began, which, like, if you're having a lockout and we're now halfway through December, January, what month is this? We're halfway through December.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And, the lockout started December 2nd. It's been a month and a half, and this is the first conversation. Not a great start.
I mean, pitchers and catchers are supposed to report in
a month.
Less than a month?
Yeah, like around Valentine's Day. Yeah. So,
That shit's
You know,
not happening.
No.
yeah. I think these things can happen fast. Just one thing has to go right, and then conversation will come. So it will happen quickly. I think mid-April is my estimate for when this will happen. I may be optimistic, but I don't think it's in anyone's best interest for them to miss games. It's not in the players' interest because they don't get paid, certainly, but it's definitely not in the owner's interest. Like, it'd be worse for the owners than for the players, because the thing that they're propped up on so much, I think I've said this before, the RSNs, like the TV providers, they did really poorly in 2020, obviously, because they didn't have half a season to broadcast. They're
Fucking
struggling.
People in the stands.
Yeah. They're struggling. It's not just the TV station I'm talking about, like your Nessens, your Bally Sports. Bally Sports is already going under. They just went through a big rebrand, and they're already going under. They're bought by Sinclair Media, which is a big media conglomerate, and they did really poorly in the pandemic, still struggling, and they're about to be bought by Fanatics. So Fanatics is buying everything. They're about
Yeah, holy
Topps.
shit.
Yeah. But what this means is that the money that the owners have, it's like free money, this RSN money. 'Cause it's like $30-40 million a year. It's a lot of money to stream the games, to broadcast the games. But that money might dry up soon, and it might dry up a lot faster if there's no baseball this year, because then the things will just go under, these RSNs. So it's not in the owner's best interest, and it's very short-sighted that the owners want to threaten the players with no game, because it's only going to hurt the owners more than it'll hurt the players. And ultimately, that will hurt the players, but less money for the owners. It's just a squeeze. It's a squeeze. That's all this is.
The
They're
other thing, too,
squeezing.
there's
Okay?
still
They're
some
squeezing.
big name guys out
No.
there that fucking aren't signed.
Yeah, well, they can't sign.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
like, even if let's say they get a deal done in February, again hypothetically, say they get a deal done in February, like
A bunch of deals will happen the first week. As soon as free agents, everything stops, everything will happen quickly. I'm sure. I mean, they haven't been allowed to communicate at all.
I guarantee they have.
But I'm sure someone's agent's been talking to someone's team,
Yeah.
and so on and so on. Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
It's unfortunate, man.
It sucks.
It's
I mean,
kind of the direction.
Same
of
shit
where-
happened in the NFL though.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a
Shout out
short-sighted.
Robert Kraft.
Yeah,
I hope they can move more towards the players, which I know is not beneficial of the owners and the money that they make, but like the minor leagues, like can we figure out
yeah.
an actual pay for these minor leaguers
Yep.
that they can sustain, they can actually not.
I bet
have
you that
to-
doesn't even change that much.
No, it won't
I bet
change.
you it won't change much because
Nope.
the MLB players don't give two fucks.
Exactly.
They don't give two fucks about
Nope.
that.
It's all about them. And the problem
Yeah, because
is
the majority of the big name players lived off their signing bonus, and so it never affected them.
Or not only that, they were never down there for that long.
And on top of that, too, short memory. You forget about that stuff really fast.
Yeah, once you get a
paid.
fucking fat
Yeah.
contract, you forget about that bus ride to fucking Montreal.
Yeah.
Well, you don't go to Montreal anymore, but you get my point.
Yeah. And one of the
You
big.
forget the bus ride to Detroit, all right? How about that?
There we go. Well, Detroit, they don't drive. There's no minor league team in Detroit. There's a major league team in Detroit.
All right, fucking
Chattanooga.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. There we go. The Bison.
Buffalo. The Bison.
Yep. That's Bison.
That was
One of the
funny.
things they're negotiating is 5th-year arbitration instead of 6-year arbitration, and that's what the players want. They want to get rid of 1 year arbitration. You had free agency earlier, and the owners were like, "Fuck you," and they left. And so that's just the simplest of things. And it's like, the owner's just going to hold their ground because that's what Rob Manfred does in negotiation. He doesn't negotiate. He holds his ground and tries to get every single thing he wants because he's not going to negotiate. And he's just an asshole. So, yep.
Well,
That's an owner. That's an MLB update.
there's your MLB update. Johnny, you want to hit us with some trivia?
I got to find some trivia. So, Vamp. Oh, I wanted to keep telling you about this TV show. The Kids Nation I was going to tell you about.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a Lord of the Flies-esque thing where they take a bunch of kids and they just throw them in the middle of the desert in like an old shanty town type thing. And they say, it's like Survivor, but if they're all like 9-year-olds. And they're like, you guys have to make a civilization, make a society, and live in a society, and we're going to watch you guys do it. And the producers do nothing to help. And these kids are kids. They're like 8 years old, and they're going through this emotional trauma of just like being in the desert, and it's must-watch TV. It's incredible.
That sounds unbelievable. Where can I watch this?
All I know, I've seen like an episode of it on YouTube.
Okay.
And then there's this guy on YouTube who did like breakdowns of the episodes, and he'd like go through and talk about them,
Yeah.
and those are pretty funny.
All right, I gotta watch
But Kid
that.
Nation, check it out.
Seems ridiculous. I can't wait to see it.
All right, this category, I'm just clicking on random trivia.
Potpourri. Speaking
All right.
of, is that lady still going on the?
I believe so.
Jeopardy?
Yeah.
All right. What do I got here? This is too many words to read.
See, exactly why you don't read books.
Exactly.
Too many words.
Listen, I don't read books either.
Too many goddamn words.
All right, we got random trivia. Here we go. This has multiple choice. I'll read everything. All right. The first question. He was regarded as one of the best cartoonists with one of the best beloved comic strips of all time. Who wrote the line, quote, "Happiness is a warm puppy"? We got A, Charles Schultz, B, Matt Groening, C, Gary Larson, or D, Jim Davis.
Schultze.
What we
A.
got? We got A,
Let me see.
C, like Gary Larson, writer of The Far Side. And you
I got
said
Schultze.
Schultz, writer of The Peanuts.
Let me B.
And it is A, Charles Schultz.
Bing, 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 bing. That was me, dude.
They both said it.
No.
Thought you both.
Did you guess A?
Yeah, he guessed it too.
Fuck out of here.
I'll give you fuck, man.
All right, your next
You read
question.
comics, but you won't read books? That makes sense.
Comics are great.
It's not even like remotely the same thing.
Yes, it is.
Did you guys read comic books growing up? Like
Oh,
comic
yeah.
comic strips and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever read Get Fuzzy?
No.
No.
What was your favorite?
Get Fuzzy.
Guess what? Well, did you have like a favorite comic strip growing up?
What were the ones in the paper?
I mean, they
Peanuts?
have a bunch.
Garfield.
Garfield, Peanuts,
Peanuts, The Far
Dennis
Side.
the Menace.
Wasn't there like a joke section one?
Oh yeah, the comics and
Dilbert.
jokes. Dilbert. Oh god. I to this day still love Calvin and Hobbes. Calvin Hobbes. I used to have all the books of Calvin and Hobbes. I love.
They were good ones.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. In which city was the Miss America pageant held from 1921 until 2006?
Las Vegas.
New York
We have
City.
A, Washington, D.C., B, New York City, New York, C, Miami, Florida, and D, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
I'm going with
I hope it's D.
D.
B.
It is D, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
It was held in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Sir. Mike was there.
No, I've never been to one.
I've been
Yes.
to Atlanta. I've been to Atlantic City once. Hope I never go back.
Oh, it's disgusting.
It's beautiful
I
this
hate
time of
it.
year.
Oh my
I
god.
hate
It's the most
that
depressing place I've ever been.
Fucking place is garbage.
All right.
Went there for 5 days. I couldn't wait to get in the car and go home.
I remember when you got back from that. You couldn't stop bitching about that.
I fucking hated that ride. I
gotta
hated
find
that
more
commute.
Keep
That's a
stalling.
long ride.
I gotta find more questions. All right. Now we got some sports questions.
Yeah.
Fucking down to Connecticut, the 2 lanes. Ugh.
Oh, the
Route 15.
Merit.
Yeah.
Route 15.
Ugh.
Worst road.
They thought they
ever.
were on to something.
Why
making
is it
one with no
55
trucks.
miles an hour?
And it's just like, what are we doing?
The thing that blows my mind is the gas station and a subway like, every mile.
Yeah, and a Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. I hate that fucking road.
All right. I got a good sports question.
Yeah, what do you got?
Which of the following events, popular at school and village sports days throughout the UK, was an official Olympic event between 1900 and 1920? Was it A, tug of war, B, egg and spoon race, C, a three-legged race, or D, a skipping race?
Going A.
C.
I'm going
Three-legged race.
I was gonna go three-legged as well.
Got
Egg
two-
and spoon. I'll go egg and spoon. Fuck
It is A, tug of war.
Wow.
Olympic tug of war was a thing.
That sounds like a. They
I
should
feel
have
like
kept that.
That was probably your favorite game growing up.
Oh, I love tug of war. I love tug of war.
You ever play with Rocky?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about.
Gibbo, Rick.
They should have kept tug of war. That'd be sick
He was
Olympic
fucking
event.
Hysterical. I saw him last night. I was like, this.
Gibbo.
Gibbo.
He's got the fucking smile. His mouth goes down. Like
Gibbo.
Yeah,
Rogue likes to play with two balls right now. In his mouth.
Peanut butter will do that.
And he'll squeak one and hit the other, and squeak one and hit the other. It's so funny.
hilarious. What?
All right, we got about a minute left. We gotta wrap it up. I'll give it one last
I'll meet
question.
you right over there in a minute. Give me 1 minute.
One last question. Buffalo kicker Scott Norwood was best known for what event?
Scott Norwood.
Norwood.
Buffalo kicker.
Yes. He became known as Scott Norwoodent for this one event. Do you know what event this was?
Is there multiple choice?
I do, but I feel like if I give the multiple choice.
All right, can you just
you'd
read the
remember.
question though again?
Buffalo kicker Scott Norwood is infamous for a specific event, earning him the nickname Scott Norwoodent. Very brutal nickname. What was that event? Very famous Buffalo Bills historical event.
Wouldn't win the fucking Super Bowl?
Well, the answers are smoke and drank during practice, broke his leg and missed every game, missed a Super Bowl winning field goal, and always kicked barefoot.
C. Missed a Super Bowl
Yeah.
winning field goal.
Yeah, I'm going with that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
1990 Giants,
Yeah.
Bills. They could have won the game. I think it was 23-21.
Yeah.
Missed a field goal.
Tough go.
Tough go. Scott Norwood.
Alrighty. That's all we got time for today, Big Nick. Close us out.
All right. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. We'll be back here tomorrow for Joke of the Day. Best day of the week. Make sure you're in tune for that. I got some funny shit coming up at you. That's a wrap.